What is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, of course, today we are back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham Free Roam gameplay showcase. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to smack that like button, or super smack! Give it a nice super smack, because today we're actually taking a look at one of the super pets, and that is, of course, the one, the only, Krypto the Superdog. So, of course, we've taken a look at Ace, the Bat-Hound, actually both versions of Ace that are available in the game, the core version or the comic book version, and of course the Batman Beyond version as well, so that was really cool. But today we're going to be taking a look at what I think is probably the coolest super pet in the game, and the reason why I'm saying the coolest super pet, because there is technically one more super pet. I mean, if you don't consider Green Lantern a super pet, because technically he is kind of like a minifigure size character. There is one more, and that is of course Dexter, who we'll take a look at some point in the future. He is pretty cool too, I will admit, but to me, Krypto the Superdog is the coolest of the bunch. So of course, as you can see, his idle animation is the exact same thing as it was for Ace the Bat-Hound. He does look pretty cool, of course. He is the same exact model, but in white this time, unlike with Ace where it was black and then gray also. He does have a nice cool Superman collar, which is really cool, and a nice touch there. And then of course he does have the cape as well, which looks pretty nice indeed. Now, in terms of unlocking this character, you're actually going to be able to unlock him on Zamaron, the hub world of Zamaron, of course, which is the planet of love, the pink planet. So of course, by getting his character, by getting a quest on that specific planet done, the quest title is actually Hound at the Speed of Sound, which is really cool. I like that. That's a pretty cool name for a quest there. But once you get that quest completed, you will get his character token, and then of course upon doing that, you will have to pay 65,000, which is pretty affordable for such a cool looking and pretty cool use character as well. And that is of course 65,000 studs, and then once you do that, you have Krypto the Superdog on your squad. So let's get to some of his awesome abilities. Of course, being a super character, he is indeed able to fly. Now, what I love about him is that, as you can see, he actually kind of like jumps through the air, like he walks through the air and stuff like that, which is really neat because it kind of makes me think of like I don't, to me personally, like the reindeer, like Santa's reindeer and stuff. Like, it's just really cool. I'm hoping that maybe at some point we'll get some sort of like Lego City Undercover game, and maybe there'll be Santa's reindeer slate or something like that, and we could use an effect like this, because that's just really cool indeed, and I definitely like it. I think it works really well. Now, of course, if you want, you can actually fly even faster than what you're currently flying, just like most characters that fly. He is able to do a little bit of a hover, and then if you want, you double tap the flying button, or in this case, I guess it's the jump button, and you will be able to go on ahead and actually have a little bit of a nice boost to fly pretty quickly, which is very handy, of course, and allows him to catch up and compete with characters like Superman and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And one more, we did it, woohoo! So speaking of Superman, of course, just like most characters in the Superman family, most of them do have the ability to do this, which is of course X-ray vision. So just like Superman, you can go ahead and do that, and in fact, just like Superman, you do have the S logo right there for your pointer. I personally would have preferred something cooler, maybe like, I think it would have been really neat if they could have made like a dog bone, and then maybe the S logo in the middle. Like, I think that would have been really cool, just to, you know, set him apart, make him feel a little bit more different to Superman. Then again, obviously he's a dog and Superman's a regular minifigure, so they're quite different as it is, but I just would have liked to see some more nice little touches like that added to the character. I think that would have been really cool. So of course, just like any other characters that have the laser or heat vision, I should say, he is indeed able to melt down gold Lego pieces, and of course, as a result of that, you're also able to use that as an offensive or defensive tool against long-ranged enemies or enemies that are far away, so you can go ahead and target them and take them down that way, which is pretty handy indeed. Now, in addition to that, he does have super senses just like Ace the Bat-Hound. I think all three dog characters basically have abilities for senses, which is pretty handy. Additionally to that, they are all three able to, of course, also use the dig ability. So once you find a digging site, like, you know, those little areas that have the digging regions to them, you can go ahead and dig up things, which is pretty handy as well. Now, as you can see, of course, at a close range, you can go ahead and slice and dice, or in this case, I guess, just pounce and something else. I don't know what else dogs do. But paw, I guess, there we go. Pounce and paw at your enemies or anything that you would like to smash and bash, which is pretty handy indeed. And last but certainly not least, you also have the ability to use X-ray vision, which I can't actually demonstrate, but it is basically, if you remember those like green panels where you would walk up and then you would solve like a little mini puzzle, that's basically what that is referring to. You can go ahead and utilize this character to solve those. So similar to Superman, he also does have X-ray vision. So he's not quite as diverse as Superman. Like, for example, he doesn't have the freezing ability, right? Like where you, like the frost breath. I don't remember. I think, or is it called super breath? I'm not sure. But I think it's called frost breath. So he doesn't have that ability. He lacks some other abilities that Superman has, but like super strength, for example. But he's still a pretty cool character and definitely the coolest, in my opinion, of all the pets characters. Now, of course, we still have to take a look at Dexstar, which we'll do at some point in the future. Of course, if you want to see that character next, let me know in the comment section below. Speaking of which, let me know which character you would like to see showcased on the next time that we do a free roam gameplay showcase for LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let me know in the comment section below. I would definitely love to hear from you. With that in mind, of course, have an absolutely glorious and fan-fantastic day. I will indeed catch you folks next time. Peace out. See ya laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.